Thank you. Hello, my name is Mazurek and I came from Prague. I'm a teacher of geography and biology and also a globe teacher at Kunratice Elementary School. And I also work in TEREZA Educational Centre as a globe mentor and IBSE Methodic Consultant. So I will talking about citizen science in inquiry-based learning in a globe, because globe in Czech Republic is last 4 or 3 years is focused on these methods. So what about globe in Czech Republic? We are doing measurements and data entering like in every country join globe. We are collaborating with scientists. It's the same like in Poland or Estonia. And we do some environmental projects and also the inquiry-based learning projects, because it's the way where we suppose it's common. And at last, I will talking about a special event, Globe Games. I've talking about it yesterday. So if you will be brave, I show you a short movie from our Globe Games event. And the photos, there are my kids from my Globe team. And I'm a Globe teacher for almost 10 years. So they are my whole team. The blue ones are the veterans of Globe. They are coming back and help me with some preparing for events. We are a Globe family, and the little ones in a blue t-shirt, in a white t-shirt, they are my current Globe students. So we are doing any measurements, and we are entering data to NASA protocols, and we are measuring some phenology, meteorological measurements, hydrology, pedology, and hydrology. Yeah. I don't know. So there's a collaboration with scientists. We are close to collaborate with a Czech scientist, mainly in Czech Hydrometeorological Institute. There is a Mr. Michal Žák. He's very famous on TV, so it's very motivating to collaborate with him by students, because they know him from TV, from weather forecast. We are doing some campaigns with Faculty of Agriculture from Mendel University. It's a phenological campaign in Czech Republic. It's not the same as a European phenological campaign, but it's similar. We are doing some NASA globe campaigns like SMAP, CloudSat, and so on. And we are collaborating with scientists also on Globe Games. We have a membership of scientists on Globe Games. I don't know in English. On a students' conference, they are sitting there and commented the students' projects. And we're also using some smartphone applications like GrowUp, PlantNet, CloudSat, and so on. So now I will focus on inquiry-based learning projects. Why is command? Why we are focused on it? Because it takes the independence to children, but also the responsibility for their research, because it's their own research. They can collaborate with scientists, maybe to get them data or to communicate with them. It could be not comfortable for teachers, because there is a new role of the teacher. Teacher works in the background, like technical support or like a guide, but it's not typical for teachers, and not every teacher wants to do it. And also it's a big chance for success for low achiever students, for low achiever children, because they can be successful, because in inquiry-based learning we are working with mistakes, and it's motivating for them. And the main benefit I see, it's in making relationships with explorations. So IBL is a good start for little scientists, because the ability to ask is native. It's common to start with them, with children, as soon as possible, because as they older, they are losing the ability to ask. Enthusiasm is native. There are little scientists, my sons, and they are really enthusiastic in exploring. It's really important, but it's not wrong. And we are making creative and thinking people. And the questions are there are native questions, the first questions of the children in their life. When, where, who, how, why, what. And the creative, do you know what is it good for, this bottle? It's made by children for their projects. It's a bottle for taking samples of water from a lower level. So this bottle is full of sand. This bottle is empty, and you dive it into the water, and then pick the water into a small bottle. So also common is the management of our IBL process, because all these steps can be managed by students, by children. Only the motivation can be managed by a teacher. If you want to put the IBL project into your curriculum, maybe. But questions are made by students, hypothesis is constructed by students, planning of the experiment, it's by students, aims made by students, experiment made by students, results made by students, hypothesis verification is made by students, and the presentation is made by students. So the presentation is, teacher, please be quiet and look, there is our research, our project. So I would like to show you an example of the project of my students. It was presented on Globe Games last year. We were interested in a spring aspect of spring flowers in the forest. Motivation questions. It was only my work. We were in the forest, and I was talking about spring aspect. What is it? It was my question. My question. Why only in the spring? Why not in the summer when flowers bloom in the meadow? It was my questions. But next steps are made by students. So our research questions, it's all made by students. It's their questions. Why I wrote our, because I feel that I'm a part of their team. They say to me, how much does the sunlight shine or heat? Was their first question. How much will temperatures differ in the shade and in the sun? And these two questions. My students are from age from 11 to 13, and in a GLOBE program in Czech Republic, we have a year topic every year, and last year it was phenology, so they were interested in this topic. So then they construct their hypothesis that on a sunny plain plants will flow out earlier than on the northern slope of the valley, because the degree of sunshine has a major effect on flowering of spring trees. There is the planning of the experiment, their own. So 8 research sites, 4 on a sunny plain, 4 on the northern slope. Some measurements we can do from the GLOBE program, and let's do it. So there are some measurements they done. So sunlight rate, we have a photometer, a luxmeter, soil temperature, surface temperature, air temperature, and flowering of selected herbs in the spring. So there are species we've been watching, and there is our results. Hypothesis has not been confirmed. Maybe there was an error or mistake is not bad, and there is our results. What we observe. There are some values from looks like that. Okay, there is our main result, and it gives us a space for a new hypothesis, maybe for a next project. But this year we have a new project. We will present it on the GLOBE Games this year. So it's about water quality in our creek in Kunratice. Motivation was that
we're nearly out of time.
Yeah. Okay. So you read it. We have some data from the government about water pollution in Kunratice Creek. So we will interested how is it nowadays, because old the data. There is our creek, 7 sites measuring, and there's our hypothesis that the forest works like a filter for water in the creek. Some first measuring. So the main importance is to create the relationship of children, not only to discover but to the world around us. So there is something about the Globe Games event. It's almost similar like your Globe expedition camp. It's for 3 days, students conference, an outdoor game, and the festival public. So it's for all active Globe schools. We have about 30 Globe schools which are active from 120 schools. It's very motivating to join it because it's only for 4 students from the school. And now I will show you the movie because
effort and appreciation of their work in the International Globe Programme. 2015, the Globe Programme celebrated 20 years of its existence, so we celebrated quite a bit. Students and teachers from 30 Czech schools arrived, as well as representatives from Poland, Germany, Slovakia, Holland or the USA.
My jsme velmi rádi, že Česká republika je silný část našeho Globe programu.
Pořádně obdivím, co to náš poslední klasická děvčata aktuálně a budu asi plakat, když budu odcházet, protože taková děvčata už asi těžko seženu.
So, thank you very much for your invitation to the opening of the Globe Games 2015. Let me and applaud TEREZA Association for adopting the Globe program in the Czech Republic and for organizing these games each year.
Ten důraz se opravdu přesouvá od nějakého hromadění dat k tomu opravdu, aby každý porozuměl naší zemi a snažil se pro ní něco udělat.
Z těchto globáků můžou být jednou ti úžasní přírodovědci nebo možná politici, kteří podpoří to, aby ta příroda okolo nás ještě byla.
Like every year, students presented their research projects at a student conference.
Podle vědecké otázky jsme taky sestavili hypotézu. Karibská část černokolávé pánve je na území Černého moře.
Zjistili jsme tento závěr, že to vlastně je moře a tam to není moře.
And also all those collaboration with the school, doing it in the school and have all those sub-sessions. In the Netherlands we had more like the plenary sessions, the big sessions, and I like this. And I saw some good things like the giving feedback on notes by all the participants, putting that in an envelope and giving that to the school. All kinds of good examples that we can use in the Netherlands.
Na školního projektu Proměny naši spolužáci sestavili černovické kalendáře a objevili.
Students' presentations are evaluated by an expert committee consisting of experts and TEREZA employees.
Raz, dva, tři. Je to tak. Pojďte vypsat zbytek té prezentace toho napětí.
After the presentations, students meet scientists who cooperate with the Globe program, and they give the students an inside look into the world they are so interested in, into the world of meteorology, botany, soil, water or air research.
No, vidíš, že tady vlastně jsme na stejném tlaku, nebo v té komoře teď je stejný tlak jak atmosféry. Potřeba je zasynchronizovat s tím, aby ten, kdo pumpuje, nevyštěl boko tomu, kdo sleduje.
The others are on the way over. Maybe we should pause the film and just if there's, I guess, so thank you. Yeah.